Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, I would like to discuss the gasoline price soaring again, regardless if President Joe Biden started tapping the United States' oil strategic reserves from Texas about, I think, at least three weeks ago, and stating that he will uh, get about 1 million barrels a day for a duration of 6 months to try to offset the uh, price of oil and gasoline on a global scale. As you know, sanctions were imposed on Russia. It's a big inflation. I don't know exactly um, how far is are the prices or how high the prices will increase. I'm pretty sure there are certain industries that profit out of this war between two countries, and other people just got involved to sanction and just pound. Nevertheless, that affects us, the little fish that elected these people to make sure that they uphold our rights and liberties, and they defend them. Yes, and allow us to pursue our goals, our pursuit of happiness. And how can you do that when you have all kind of barriers uh, imposed? So this article comes from Reuters from May 10th, 2022, and it's by Laura Sanicola. U.S. retail gasoline prices hit new record as refiners struggle to meet demand. Well, that was expected, wasn't it? So it surpassed. It's an all-time record, surpassing 1 cent in March, as global refineries grappled with a bottleneck that has sent prices soaring ahead of driving season. No vacations for you, I guess, or less. The average cost of a retail gallon of gasoline hit $4.37 early Tuesday, according to the American Automobile Association, surpassing the former record of $4.33. Where I live here, um, before Biden started taking our strategic reserves out and put them on the market, including sending them to Europe. Remember, he sent from Texas to Rotterdam, Netherlands or Holland, however you want to call it. And before that, it was more than that where I live here. So right now, so I'm talking about 433. It was more than 433 a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and the average nowadays is 437. Again, is below what's right now at the pound. Yeah, it's an average. I understand that. I'm not happy about it. I want to use the bicycles now, like the Chinese. Nothing bad, but the problem is in the United States, the distances are big, great, are not like in Europe, where you can have the little shop here, you can have grocery here, you can have here. It's not like that. If you want to go grocery shopping and put some gas and goes to another store, you put 40 miles, at least 40 miles around you, depends where you live. 40 miles is what, 60 kilometers, just for that. Since March 30th, Brent crude futures have lost 7%, but gasoline futures are up 9.4% and hit a record on Friday of 3.75 per gallon before selling off on Monday. So it says here that global fuel stockpiles are dwindling as demand has rebounded to pre-pandemic levels. Supplies tightened further following the invasion of Ukraine and sanctions on Russia from the United States and allies, and a refusal of Saudi Arabia to put more oil on the market because of the friendship between the two countries and their leaders. The world has lost 1 million barrels of refining capacity and 1.5 million barrels of oil supply since the pandemic, estimated Mike Jennings, chief executive officer at HF Sinclair Corporation. That's 2.5% of world consumption. It's a big number. Yeah, it's a big number. You should have thought about this before you jumped off the cliff. Now you can't go back. Says here that this guy, still fuel prices in the United States remain substantially lower than in other major consumers like the UK, Japan, and France, which higher taxes increase the cost of fuel. Well, I know somewhere else in Europe the fuel big jump up high. I don't see this resolving itself until 2023 at the earliest, when more refining capacity comes online in the Middle East and Asia, said Patrick Dahan, head of petroleum analysis at GasBuddy. The prices of U.S. crude oil, the largest input cost for refiners, has fallen nearly $20 from high reach in March, with suppliers boosted by the release of millions of crude barrels from the U.S. strategic reserves and demand dented by coronavirus lockdowns in China. Yeah, and about the sanctions, yes. However, product inventories are still falling. U.S. gasoline inventories are down 3% year on year to 228.6 million barrels, according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration. I think that we can expect, assuming the economies stay reasonably strong, that commodity price and particularly price of all our products are going to be relatively high. Well, yeah, that's one thing. And what are we going to do about it? Anything? And he said 2023 what, to bounce back? We're going to be more on this planet, not less. We're going to need more, right? And you assume that by 2023 Russia will be taken care of, and we're going to have more access to its oil or something. Is that the plan? I don't know, but we'll find out if these guys allow us to be alive by then, and go from there. So more, you gotta love these guys that point out to other situations, like other other stuff that influenced other economic downfall, I can call it, to a certain extent, and it's not over. The inflation is high. These guys are printing money like crazy. I think this is just the beginning of a lower standard of living, including the fact that if U.S. will be slowly replaced, U.S. dollar will be slowly replaced by Asian countries, or at least some countries, which is not a big deal, but it still is. I don't know. Some regime changes are at the horizon, I guess, somewhere. must be. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, you're gonna pay more and you're gonna make less. You're gonna earn less. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.